with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to discover the next frontier in viewing technology and home entertainment. Here to share with us the outstanding features of the all-new Samsung QLED TV is the head of the product marketing group for AV products for Samsung Philippines. Please help me welcome with a big round of applause, Mr. June Guevara.
Thank you, Sam. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Wow, we have a packed house. I love it. Nice. Okay, work with me. I'd like to start off my presentation with a little exercise. Now go back, take a quick trip to your childhood because that's where all of this starts. Try to think of your first TV experience, your first memory with that box that we all call the TV. Think. Back then, it was already a marvel of technology. It was our main source of information and daily entertainment, right? Now, I ask you to fast forward to your most recent experience with the TV. Think about how different it is. Think about the picture quality that you see, about how you use it. Think about the design. Okay. Move on. Sorry, nagano ako eh. I'm watching the script. Let's move on to the next one. Forward, yeah. TV, that's how I'm using it. Right? And of course, how your TV actually looks. Yes? Now, we at Samsung believe that the TV experience of yesterday needs to be enhanced. Right? So what we have done is that we have completely redefined the TV experience. We dared to set the bar higher. We created an all-new TV. A TV that I believe is many, many notches higher than your standard TV. It's a TV that belongs to the next generation. Now just imagine, more than just watching the news on your TV, more than just watching your favorite program, more than just playing video games. What if you could watch a movie the way that the director intended for you to see it? What if you could get crystal clear images and bright colors that don't change, even if you change your viewing angle? Now, what if you could use your TV as a photo album, showing off memorable images to your friends and family? And to those who like design, what if you had a TV that was as beautifully elegant as a treasured painting hanging on the wall? Imagine that TV with no cables or wires. And you're hanging it there like a piece of art, but not just on your wall. What if you could even put it on an easel stand, showing it off like an artwork? Now, best of all, what if you had just one stylishly crafted stainless steel remote control to control this TV and all the devices connected to it? All these what ifs is what led Samsung to create the next innovation in TV. We call this the QLED TV. Okay, the first thing that we usually look for when buying a TV is the resolution, or what we call picture quality. just how clear and crisp the images are. We want colors that are so vivid, they almost look lifelike. Now, with your regular TV, the images don't always look the same way as you would see them with your own eyes. Now, imagine that red-orange sunset that you took a video of in your last vacation. On your TV, it might look pale and washed out. But with the Samsung QLED TV, we have that unique technology to display colors as they are in the real world. We call this technology the quantum dot technology. Now, what is quantum dot and why is it so special with the QLED TV? Well, imagine looking at a beautiful stained glass. Without light, it looks lifeless and dull. Light is very important to picture quality and color expression. Now, with the quantum dot, we can turn light into a billion colors. How? Watch this.
In the diamond business, light and colour are crucial. So I'm probably the right person to talk to you about Samsung's quantum dot technology. Follow me. When it comes to picture quality, light is everything, which is why the new Samsung QLED TV uses a layer of nano-sized particles called quantum dots that turn light into colour. Sounds complicated? Actually, it's beautifully simple. Imagine this diamond is a quantum dot. Small but everlasting. When you pass light through it, you get colour. But when light passes through the quantum dots inside the Samsung QLED TV, you get a viewing experience made of a billion colours. Simple. The Samsung QLED TV with Quantum Dot, the next innovation in TV.
Now, a high-quality TV must be able to produce precise colors regardless of the lighting condition. Now, the degree to which a TV can express color in relation to light is what we call color volume. Now, I'm proud to say that Samsung QLED TV is the only TV that can show 100% color volume. This means that no matter how bright the lighting conditions are, you will see the exact shade of color as it was meant to be seen. Now, allow me to move on and discuss high dynamic range, or what we call HDR. HDR allows us to offer the most lifelike expression of contrast, brightness, and color that you have ever seen. It is a video technology that brings out every detail, even in extremely bright or extremely dark areas. So you see every detail just like in real life. Nice, right? Now, coupled with Q contrast, you get true color integrity, especially when it comes to the deep blacks, because this is when the image really, really pops out. That's the clarity of the image seen in very, very deep contrast. So it doesn't matter whether you watch at night or even in broad daylight, you will always get a crisp and clear image. And lastly, have you ever seen how when you move, you change your viewing angle, sometimes the quality of the picture changes, the color gets washed out? Well, that will not happen with the Samsung QLED TV. With the Samsung QLED TV, we have improved the viewing angle so you get the perfect picture no matter where you sit or stand. I believe that with the Samsung QLED TV, the debate over picture quality is definitely over. Now, when we buy TVs, we used to choose between function and design. But why can't we have both, right? So with the new QLED TV, we made sure that its style is just as stunning as its display, its function just as stunning as its form. So we have given it a design solution that gives us the freedom to put the TV wherever you want, allowing it to blend beautifully into our homes. The first thing we did was we took out all those messy cables. You know, you used to have 4, 5, maybe 6 messy cables on your TV. Now you just have one cable, and it's hardly visible. We call this the invisible connection, which you can barely see, and it's connected to all the devices on your TV. Now, you have freedom from all those messy cables, even when you mount it against the wall. Speaking of wall mounts, most people, when you ask them when they buy their first TV, they'll say, yes, I want to mount it on the wall, but they never do. Why is that? That's because there is too much hassle involved with conventional wall mounts. I give you the Samsung no-gap wall mount. We have drastically reduced the thickness of the mount and redesigned the back of the TV, carving a space right there for the mounting mechanism. Now, what's cool is, even if you make mistakes, say you make a mistake, you drill holes into your wall, and you realize, hey, it's not perfectly straight. That's okay. With our no-gap wall mount, you can rotate or straighten it just like a painting. And best of all, you can do this alone in just 15 minutes. It's much easier. But then again, I know that there are some who would still not like to mount the TVs on the wall, and they would rather display it in open spaces, right? Our fresh approach to lifestyle solutions now include a bunch of accessories, which includes the studio stand. The studio stand is an easel for your QLED TV. It allows you to place it anywhere in your house, and you'll see more of it later. Another stand is our gravity stand. This is a smooth and elegant stand that allows you to adjust and swivel your TV left and right, giving you that perfect angle anywhere you are in your living space. Lastly, I'd like to point out that this TV is completely bezel-less. So when you walk around later, take a quick look at the TV, a close look, and you'll see that there's no bezel even at the bottom. Okay? We see the Samsung QLED TV as part of your lifestyle. So it needs to look and exude that same elegance and style as the most discriminating taste of most of its owners. Alright, are you still with me? Yes? Okay. I know when you guys are here. For the TV. Alright, so we've tackled, we're getting there, don't worry. You'll see the TV soon. We've tackled picture quality, and we've tackled the stylish and intelligent design. Essentially, that's the function and the form of the QLED TV. Now let me show you what makes our smart TV even smarter. And we call that Q Smart. We understand how confusing smart TVs have become. You already have, a lot of channels, and now you have new apps, various devices and services to choose from. It's almost like you're just throwing it out there. All these apps, all these services. So what did Samsung do? We created a smart TV that is not only easy to use, but is also unified in delivering a unified experience, a viewing experience. So once you turn on your TV and access the Smart Hub, all your favorite content are immediately there. You can choose your favorite video sharing app. You can switch between devices that are connected to your TV. And best of all, you only need one remote to control this. Not 3, not 4, not 5, all that clutter. It's all been designed into one remote. And that's how it looks like. It's our most stylish and elegant remote today. Right? The one remote control, we believe, is a key part of this unified experience. The QLED TV is the answer to all your lifestyle and entertainment needs. We believe that TV is simply smarter than smart. We at Samsung will always strive to pave the way for technological innovations, And we believe that with the QLED TV, we have done it again. I have given you a sneak peek at the QLED TV. I think the only thing remaining to do is for you guys to actually experience it later on. This